Today, we're getting into the nuts and bolts. I'm going to walk you through the qualifications checklist that we use for SB9 lot splitting. By the end of this, you'll have a pretty good idea of how the qualification systems work. So grab a pen and let's go through this together. First requirement, your property must be zoned for single family use. There's a lot of different zonings that qualify for single family use, but we'll want to verify that yours qualifies and that your municipality will let you file an SB9 lot split application. The second requirement is that the property cannot be located in a few specific excluded areas. There's coastal zones, wetlands, there's some earthquake issues. Obviously, it's California, so that does come up. And habitats for protected species impact that as well. So the big ones to watch out for are really the wetlands issues, biological issues such as special habitat areas, and the coastal commission. Those are really the big three that can cause a lot of problems. The third is percentage of lot size. Now, the actual size of your parcel does not matter under SB9, but we have to be able to find 40% of the existing parcel to create a new parcel. We have to have a nice chunk of open land in comparison to your overall lot. If you got a 10,000 square foot lot, a new lot has to be at least 4,000 square feet. It's a 60-40 rule. Now, we can go 50-50, we can go 55-45, but we can never go 39-61 ever, right? So that's just what the rules are. Now, the fourth requirement is pretty simple. You can't SB9 a lot that's already been SB9. You can't take a lot that's been split and then resplit it. It's a one-time deal. It's one parcel into two. The fifth requirement is that you have to sign an affidavit of intent to reside on the property. Now, this affidavit is not saying that you will live on the property. It's that you intend to live on the property once the lot split is complete. Now, many of you already live on the property that we're talking about and it's your home, so that's not a problem at all. But for the people that are just looking at buying some properties that may be eligible or are looking to make an investment into a property, know that you can fully intend to reside there, sign that affidavit, do your SB9, and then change your mind or buy another property, move somewhere else. You totally have that right. The next requirement is that each resulting parcel has to have access, right? So some of the areas are going to be within what's called high transit corridors, where we're not going to have to provide off-street parking. There's a bunch of special rules that come along with SB9 and with the different areas. And so we're going to look at that. We're going to understand, do you need a driveway? Do you need off-street parking? Does the lot support access to the new parcel with a driveway? If the lot's large or oversized, how does fire access work and how does fire safety work? Those kinds of things come up when we talk about access. The next item on the list is utilities. So we work with the utility providers to get what's called will serve letters. And that's a letter that says that the power company, the gas company, the electric, the sewer will serve the parcel with new utilities when it's developed in the future. Now, if you're developing, obviously you would go to the utilities with your general contractor and you would actually pull those utilities in. But if you're just subdividing to keep the land or subdividing to sell the land, you don't actually have to bring in a sewer line. You don't actually have to bring in an electrical panel. We can simply prove that the power company will serve the lot in the future, and that suffices the requirement with proving that it can be an individual standalone lot that's developable. That's really important with SB9. Now, SB9 is a state law, so this is a state ministerial law. All of the jurisdictions within the state have to comply with this law, and there's a lot of different nuance, and there's always new nuance coming out, right? We go to HCD, Housing and Community Development, at the state level on a regular basis on behalf of our clients and get new opinion letters from HCD about the way this law is written and the way that this law needs to be interpreted. And then we work with city planners and city attorneys all across the state to make sure that those laws are clearly understood, those opinion letters are properly executed, and that we successfully get our clients completed new real estate parcels under SB9. Now, I know that that's a lot, and the recap is basically that you're looking for a single family residential parcel with 40% of space available, with utilities available, and not in any one of these special, no-go zones. And so that can be a lot. But our proprietary software, our eligibility checker, and our team does an amazing job of doing reviews and making sure that the property that you have is either eligible or ineligible for an SB9. So you know early before you spend any money. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.